Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Star Ocean First Departure Part 18. Last time we completed our quest, kind of. We faced off against the Archfiend Asmodeus and were able to recover his DNA. We went back to our own timeline, cured the planet of the mysterious Stone Plague, but in the end, another enemy has revealed itself. The overlord dictator of this planet that I don't remember the name of, but we came here, and along with all our past bros, who we now have to use Fia because Millie was kidnapped, and we have to go rescue her, which kind of sucks because, you know, now we have to use Fia, who's really underleveled and not that good, and Millie is like the only healer still. Granted, I mean, you know, you probably wouldn't be so restricted. I mean, I assume one of the party rooms we missed can do some healy heals.
Looks like we're in.
Well, that was easy.
No small part to the distraction Avina's crew is providing for us.
I didn't see no distraction.
All gathered by the front entrance.
Let's move. We gotta find Millie and the others.
Who are the others?
You got it.
Dude, it hasn't even been that long since I last recorded this. It's only been like, I guess it's been a week. Because I officially have 0 backlog for all of my series. I'm going to have to do a lot of recording today, which was really complicated by the fact that even getting to start recording today was such a pain in the ass. I have had just lots of audio issues. It's a big factor in why I really haven't been recording as much the last like month or so.
How did they do that?
It's just so many, just like my audio just won't work. Just like it won't record properly, or there'll be some type of issue, and like this time it was dual purpose in the sense that there was mic issues where no matter what I like, just my mic was not being recorded, and then like all the game audio is like really weird. Like it got really loud but also really quiet. I don't know. It's just odd. But hopefully everything sounds somewhat decent. Somewhat. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's just like I need to record stuff because I have literally 0 backlog, as I mentioned earlier. And there's the extra problem of this series and EU4 I'm probably going to finish today, and I only know what I'm going to replace one of them with. I came to help us from Earth. I was worried they'd be captured you. Because this series probably has 2 to 3 parts left, because we're in the end game. Like, there's not very much left. And I'm not really planning on doing any bonus content or whatever in this game. Like, it's pretty much just going to be the finale, the final episode. So, I mean, dude, I would love to get you out. I just don't know how. So, oh, there's some red switches. Maybe that'll open the red lock doors.
This looks tough.
I guess it doesn't really matter that Fia's not any good, because Roddick is, as we established in the last video, with his new fancy sword, he's literally invincible. Basically. I mean, he's already over-leveled compared to everyone else. Man, you're really showing him, Fia.
Well, there you go.
You might want to use that move when you're next to the enemies, or when you're surrounded, not when there's only one left. But you know, who am I to judge? So that opened that door. Did it open these? No? Oh god, this all looks the same. Mithril? We already have some of that. Oh, yeah, I did make a weapon for Ilya off screen, right at the start of the recording. I made the Cestus of Poison, which are just slightly better than the Blazing Knuckle she was using. Because I went ahead and leveled up her customization to 10 or whatever. So, doesn't really seem to be that big of an increase based on the one test case. I don't remember what we used to make that. Maybe maybe we did use Mithril. Oh my god, this dude's so tanky. I mean, really losing Millie isn't that big of a deal. At least when it comes to fighting these guys who can't really hurt us, it's not a big deal, but, you know, for enemies that can actually damage us, not having, like, that clutch heal is gonna kind of be a pain in the ass. A medicine bottle, push the switch. I guess there's another green switch somewhere? Dude, why do evil layers loves switches. Now you can tell the writers were just like, we're just gonna have these. Well, we can't just have one prisoner, but we're just gonna have them all say the exact same line, basically. It's not even the exact same line. It's like slightly different versions of "Please let me out, kind sir." Which, granted, you know, I guess if you have been captured, that would probably be the first thing you say. I mean, what else are you gonna talk about?
Takes more than guts to beat us.
Okay, there's the other. So now all the switches are activated, I think. Now I don't actually know what that did. Is there another locked door? I don't think did we go through? Oh, this door I think is open now, and it wasn't previously. Oh yeah, there's Millie. Oh, and Cius. Wait, Cius got kidnapped? How did Cius get kidnapped? I don't remember that.
Millie.
So I wonder if, I mean, I guess technically if they both get kidnapped, then it's possible you could just have like just 3 party members, because well, Cius, I think you technically don't have to recruit him, but he's like super hard to, he's like the one companion that you can't really miss. I guess Fia also, you can't really miss her.
This won't be a problem.
Because you just basically, you know, you get to ask, hey, you want to come help us? Basically every missable companion we missed.
Roddick, you came to help us, didn't you?
Everyone all right? I'm sick of this cell. I need to get some exercise fast.
Dude, you ever heard of the gym bot? I mean, not the gym bot, the jail bot?
All right.
That's what you could have been doing the whole time. You've even got a pretty big cell, in all honesty. I mean, that was a rather large prison for the 6 guys they had there.
We really appreciate your help. If it wasn't for your diversion, our rescue mission would have been a lot more complicated.
So I just realized, like, before I started the recording, I went to go get water, but I just realized that, like, I just picked up the cup and then brought it in my room and never actually filled it with water. So that's a little lame.
Oh,
And then I just like spilled what tiny amount was left in there on my leg. So that's nice. And my hands all wet.
There's no way any of us could take down GA, no matter how hard we try. So really, you're our only hope.
Oh man, space stuff, only hope.
Is it true
Where have I heard
that
this
the
before?
weaponry doesn't work on Revorse?
Yes, GA is the culmination of everything that Fargett's technology has to offer. We've
What do
made
y'all have to
several
offer?
assassination attempts, but all of them were complete failures.
Y'all don't seem that advanced.
Well, why did they build someone so dangerous in the first place?
We never thought of it
Fargett
like
is
that.
a desolate planet. We have very little water and natural resources to work with. We've been conducting research into genetic engineering and spatial theory for a long time now. It's what we needed to do for survival, and to someday return home, to Earth.
So wait, are these the Mua then? Ah god, this shit gets so like weird at the end.
Home to Earth?
Yes. Long, long ago, our ancestors were sent from Earth to Fargett after a meteor strike opened up a spatial vortex in our homeland.
So maybe there were like 2 different groups of people, and one group went to, was it Roke, and one group went to Fargett? Is that the story?
Just like the old race was transported to Roke.
Dude, meteors are some dangerous shit.
Unlike Roke, however, Fargett's environment is harsh and inhospitable to human settlement.
Well, I guess that explains why everyone looks like humans.
Frustrated in their efforts, our scientists finally decided to turn toward what was then considered forbidden research. They launched a project to create a race of superhumans, people uniquely adapted to life on our planet.
They conducted genetic engineering on humans.
Man, that's cool.
Yes, and the result of that project is the superhumans, including GA.
And I guess that's what Asmodeus was, and that's why he has that line when he dies about, you know, being a superhuman.
Their combined muscular, nervous, and brain systems make them uniquely adapted to coping with the severities of our environment.
And it also makes them immune to bullets and lasers. Because of reasons.
However, the core they were built from is still human, the genes that define all of us.
Oh, whoops. I did that same... I haven't done that in a while, where you skip the dialogue by pressing the accept button as soon as they finish talking, but then there's actually an extra line of added dialogue, and you don't have to press the A button yet, but if you do, then you cut off their dialogue. It's really annoying. Their life expectancy may outlast ours, but it's not like they're immortal. You can say that's their sole weakness. So what, we just gotta sit and wait?
I suppose a direct strike is the only chance we have of killing Revorse.
Yeah, literally, we're gonna directly strike him with our sword multiple times.
Most of the army is off in outer space, participating in the Earth invasion. As leader, however, GA would never leave the planet voluntarily.
Why? Like, we've established this dude's, like, invincible to conventional means, right? Should he just be out there fucking bitches? I guess it's, like, space combat, like, ships and stuff, so maybe he's not that useful there.
With most of his guard away, sneaking into Revorse Tower where he resides is a distinct possibility.
But we can't just sit here, not when the army's already on the move.
Well, if the army's all gone, why do we need to sneak in? Why don't we
Revorse Tower is located in Vadgoop, our capital. You'll find it north of here.
Yeah, well, there's only like 2 other locations on this tiny map, so
reaching it on foot is impossible.
I'm pretty sure even I couldn't get lost.
So how will we get there?
Walking?
North of Vadgoop, there's an old, closed-off laboratory. A biolab, to be exact. There should be an underground corridor below the lab that connects directly to Revorse Tower.
Oh.
It's pretty old construction, but hopefully it's still in service.
Dude, we're gonna get, like, collapsed on.
Well, it beats storming the place head on, I guess.
No, it doesn't. Storming the Haze head on is...
Let's head to
Head
the
on?
biolab.
Head on is always the best option. Okay. I was like, I couldn't move there for a second. I was like, oh no, my controller, please. That's another thing, is that I'm always having... Come on, dude. We're working to save your planet from, like, a hostile, like, dictatorship, and you're like, yo, I'm gonna need $200 though to, like, use the bed. Also, there's, like, one bed. They're, like, all 6 of them sleep in one bed. That has to be uncomfortable. Oh yeah, I guess, no, there's some extra beds right here. That's still, it's only 3 beds for 6 people. Or granted, you could have way more people. We just have 6 because, as previously mentioned, we've missed all the companions. We already bought items from that dude, and we didn't use any, so... Oh, we could do a private action. What? You know what, we'll do it. This will be the last time we do a private action. May as well enjoy it. Man, I'm even getting sand in my mouth. How the hell do you live in a place like this? Because, I mean, at least we'll be able to find everyone easily. What do you got to say, Tanique? What kind of martial arts do you think they practice here? I mentioned if I shut up, Tanique. You're such a useless character. Why do you exist? If all the optional companions are as bad as Sneak, then maybe I'm not missing too much. It's a strange color, it's a bit scary. Why is Jime attempting to invade Earth? Could it be to fulfill the newest wish of returning to Earth? So, I guess they're both, like, part of the same ancient group, and they just were teleported to different spots, or there was, like, a separate meteor asteroid that teleported a separate group of people to a separate planet? I don't know, I haven't really explained that very well. Yeah, CS, you would think all of them would have some pretty big culture shock. I mean, you know, they had to get the lowdown on space, time travel, and a plague that wipes out the entire planet in the future all at once. Also, I didn't, like, read fucking Fia's dialogue at all. Soldiers who seem to remember my Yavana, someday I hope I can inspire such an admiration of my men too. Yeah, I mean, I guess if we let you go back, I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, I guess they can go back to their own time, so to speak. Yeah, I'll show that clown there's nothing super bad, and let's see us. You're level 27, my dude. You're not even gonna be showing anybody shit. You ain't been used since Millie and Rodix got, you know, you were replaced very early on. Also, the flashy, I guess that's an emulator issue. That's actually, I hope nobody has epilepsy, because that's about you give even me a seizure.
Keep focused, everyone! This isn't an even match!
Galaxy Spirit!
Oh. This has actually been a good time for that. I wonder how much damage it does. I can't tell. It didn't like I was actually hitting them. But Ronix, you know, dropping rocks on some fools. Oh yeah, we should also put Millie back in the party. Because Fia is not very good. Okay, so it does like 1,000 a hit. That's not awful, I guess. I mean, she does have the lightsaber equipped, so it's not like she has an awful weapon.
Whoa!
They just drop bitter lotion? How do you even know if lotion is bitter? You shouldn't be drinking it, you weirdos. How do I... Is it tactics? Yeah, it's tactics. I was like, how do I put the people in the party? Oh my god, that is so bad. Okay, we're gonna oh. That's oh, okay, there it goes. Kind of. I don't know what, I don't remember having, well, it's been way too long, I wouldn't remember if that was an issue or not the first time I played this game. So I played it on the same emulator and everything. But overall, I mean, there hasn't been very many emulator issues. Well, there's like, I think the mountain place on like the where you first meet Ronix and what's her name, Ilya. Like it kind of has some graphical issues as well. Okay, please go save Millie before she dies. Yeah, we barely saved him. That's the multi-heal, right? Yeah, with the fairies. See, like, this is a situation where having Millie is good. Now that we're fighting some... Have we seen this attack? That may be new. That, or who knows, maybe it's a spell he's had for 1,000 years and just never decided to... Just fucking banished him to the Shadow Realm! Yo! Fucking the dude lost a shadow game. His soul is gone forever. What do I do? Single use items. We want blueberries. Alright. So I assume this is the lab. It's kind of janky looking.
Look at that! I've never seen anything like these plants before.
Are those
An
plants?
abandoned laboratory. This must be the biolab.
Yep. And it looks like it's been shut down for a while. Guess they were trying to develop plants capable of thriving on this planet.
Could they develop plants that are less creepy?
Must have been pretty successful.
I guess. Let's go inside.
So wait, if they can't support plants and there's no water, how the fuck do these people live so long, much less build an advanced civilization? Like, I guess technically, they never really talked that much about the old race stuff. Because I guess you have to assume they were actually advanced prior to getting teleported, right? Like, the fact that they were able to build those laboratories and, like, interdimensional travel stuff, like, they must have been advanced prior to that, and I guess, technology was just lost?
That guy from before. The guy who took Millie hostage over in the demon world.
Wait,
You're
who?
right. For gallantry displayed during Operation Asmodeus.
What guy? I don't remember this. Operation Asmodeus, so I guess Asmodeus was like the first superhuman?
Captain, take a look at this.
The Revorse plan? This must have been where they did the genetic research that led to GA Revorse.
And that's not all.
That's Asmodeus!
It looks like Asmodeus was also a native of Fargett. Another genetic engineering test case.
Well, yeah.
So how did he wind up in the demon world?
The record says that Asmodeus rebelled against his peers and escaped through a vortex, taking the space-time laboratory with him.
Wait, he took the whole laboratory? What?
And that vortex was connected to the demon world.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, they were incapable of creating another Asmodeus-like superhuman afterwards.
Interesting. Now I understand why they bothered going all the way to Roke to collect Asmodeus's DNA.
Okay, but like, why did they have to turn Roke into stone?
And GA Revorse was created acting as
Like, that hasn't been
Modius'
explained yet,
genius as a
right?
base.
Like, they just turned Roke to stone for reasons? So, like, if we were able to kill Asmodeus, why is GA Revorse, like, supposed to be that much stronger? I mean, come on now. What the hell am I doing? Is this what we're doing? Climb down the ladder? Oh, that's a ladder. This seems to be the corridor Yavena mentioned. You hope to go all the way down this pipeline and how to drop us right in front of Revorse Tower. Let's go. Oh man, I'm really lacking for water. I don't really want to stop the recording to go get some though. We'll probably just have a shorter episode because I hate to say this, but I kind of need to milk this series for at least like 3 parts would be good. Because I don't know what I'm going to replace it with yet. And so having a little bit extra time to decide would be nice. Because I know what I'm going to replace EU4 with, or at least I have an idea. I'll probably actually record it today. It's going to be a short series, but yeah, I still don't know what I want to replace this game with. The dictatorship is suppressing all opposition. That's why the larger the gap between the two sides, the more established the ruling party becomes. But these people can't be happy living like this. Why don't they want to stand up and fight? Because the dude has an army and is immune to bullets? That's the problem for the locals. We can't force them to rise up. You know how they'll rebuild this place with Geo. Who knows how they'll rebuild this place with Geo Revorse is gone. I suppose the real battle for the resistance begins at that point. Well, I'm not gonna put up with this. Geo Revorse is going down. I swear it. Hope you never change, Roddick. As long as you don't, I know Roke will never end up like this. Yeah, Roke will just end up fucking turned to stone by a super plague. The soldiers scare me. I'm used to living in this dump by now. It starts to grow on you after a while. Dude, talk about some intense Stockholm syndrome. There's nothing good about Vodgup nowadays. There's no place to live anymore. Soldiers? Guess not. That's a relief. Do we really like soldiers? We don't have, like, space gas masks or whatever. I mean, this dude's walking around in fucking plate armor and a cape. You know? Like, how could you mistake him for... Oh, we got some music. Got some jamming music in the background.
Revorse Tower.
Ooh. It's kind of quiet,
It won't be
but...
long before we have to face GA.
Because, I mean, if I can barely hear it, it may not even show up on the recording, like, at all.
Let's clean house and go home.
Yes. So, I mean, I assume this is an actual dungeon, right? Like, this isn't gonna, like, teleport me to the boss or anything, right? Wait, what? Maybe we're supposed to go down, apparently. Because we'll probably have a shorter episode. I might end this in the next couple of minutes. We might explore, like, a screen or two. But... what we'll probably do, depending on the length of this dungeon, maybe explore a couple screens, maybe fight a few dudes, and then cut it off, and then hopefully the dungeon's long enough that I can have an entire video dedicated to it, and then we'll have like part 21 will be like the actual finale. Or no, part 20. Yeah, because this is only part 18. Yeah, so that would work out nicely for part-wise, and just I would like to have the series going slightly longer until I can come up with an actual replacement. Because, like, the thing I'm kind of struggling with is, like, I have a couple ideas for games, but, like, none of them really are standing out to me, or maybe they're, like, too long, and I don't really want to, like, if I'm not super enthusiastic about it, I don't want to start a series that I know is going to be long. Because if, you know, yeah, I might, you know, be able to muster up the attention to start playing it today, or, you know, in, say, in the next week or so, but how will I feel in 3 months from now? Because that's the nature of doing these LPs, is they take a very long time to finish. Just due to, obviously, I can't, you know, upload the whole thing at once, and, you know, having limited recording time and all that. But yeah, we're going to end it off here. We fought a Robo Chicken Hawk monster thing. And the next video we will, it could be the finale. I don't know. We'll see. Don't think it will. It just depends on how long this dungeon is. Because if the dungeon's like 10 minutes long, I'm not gonna, you know, have a 10-minute long video. But we'll go ahead and fight the final boss and everything. But yeah, I'm McSheezy87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.